Hi, I'm Lisa Birnbach. A ski vacation can be a great winter getaway for the whole family if you plan it right. There's so many things to consider when you're choosing a place that will keep everybody happy all day. Here to tell us how to plan a family ski trip is Genevieve Brown, Senior Editor at Travelocity. Hi, Genevieve.
Hi, Lisa.
Okay, now we've decided we're going to take the whole big family on a ski trip. What can you say that sort of will take the sting out of the planning of this very detailed kind of travel?
Take it one step at a time. So, focus first on the place that you want to visit. Then focus on your budget and if you're going to be able to make that work. Then focus on the details, the specific lodging, the airfare, the ski school. I think taking it one step at a time can make the process seem a little less overwhelming.
Western U.S.?
Definitely.
Okay.
There's a lot of different resorts to pick from in the West, many of them that do an outstanding job of catering to families. One thing you really want to keep in mind, no matter which resort you pick, is safety and wearing a helmet at all times.
Let's talk about a place that I keep hearing about, which is Beaver Creek. What's the difference between Beaver Creek and Vail? Because people don't say I'm going to Vail if they're going to Beaver Creek, right?
That's right. They're actually very close together. The two resorts are very close together, and often if you're taking an extended vacation, people will choose to experience both mountains. Beaver Creek is smaller than Vail. It's known as being an upscale family ski mountain. And in fact, their tagline is not exactly roughing it.
Genevieve, what else can I do in Beaver Creek with my kids besides ski?
There are a lot of family-friendly activities at Beaver Creek going on pretty much every night of the week. One of the skiing activities I recommend is Ski with a Ranger. It's a tour of the mountain with a real ranger. They teach the kids all about the environment of the mountain. It's very interesting. Another thing that's really fun is disco nights on the ice skating rink right in the middle of the village. Very cute. If you're going to Beaver Creek, one experience I recommend that you do not miss is dinner at Beano's Cabin. And this can either be something that the parents do to get away for the night, or something you can take the whole family to.
Tell me about the accommodations.
One place I really like is the Lodge at Beaver Creek. It's right in the village, and it's the only all-suite hotel. And so that gives families a little bit more breathing room than a traditional hotel room might. The other is a new hotel called the Osprey at Beaver Creek, and it's a very upscale, very luxurious, brand new, and it's the closest hotel to a chairlift in North America. So the ultimate inconvenience.
Is it more economical to stay in a condominium than at a hotel?
It's likely going to cost you less money to stay in a condominium, not just because the base price will be lower, but because if you stay in a condominium, you're likely going to have a kitchen, and that will help you to not have to eat every single meal out, because that can really add up.
Right. Okay, Beaver Creek sounds great. What about Park City, Utah?
Park City, Utah is a great family mountain. It's about 35 miles from Salt Lake City. So if you're coming from the East Coast, you can actually fly to Salt Lake, drive to Park City, and be on the mountain skiing that afternoon. It's very convenient, lots of direct flights into Salt Lake. One of the newest things that they have is something called Kids Signature 5. It's a program where there are no more than 5 kids in ski school at any one time, which is great. They get more individualized attention. They can all ride the 6-person chairlift with the instructor rather than having to split up. And if the kids are under 5 years old, there's no more than 3 kids allowed in the class at any one time. So they really get another level of individualized attention without having to pay for the private lessons.
For Park City, what kinds of accommodations do you recommend for families?
The Park City condos are great for families because it feels more like a home than a hotel, and there's a free shuttle service that will take your family to and from the slopes every day.
Let's talk about Keystone. Or is Keystone, Breckenridge, are they the same?
Both Keystone and Breckenridge are owned by Vail Resorts, so you can buy one pass and ski both mountains. Now, Keystone is known for having the biggest night skiing operation in all of North America.
Wow.
And that's a lot of fun for the teens and the tweens. They love that. Breckenridge, about 20 minutes away, is known for its terrain parks. It's got 5 in all, and that's very attractive to the kids who are interested in snowboarding. They see their the daredevils on TV learning tricks, and that would be a good place for them to practice.
Tell me about the accommodations.
They're known for having more moderately priced accommodations than many other places out west. So it can be a great option for families. And this is the kind of place where you're going to be able to find in abundance condominiums, townhouses, places that have the amenities of a hotel like maid service, but the space of a real home. So that's something to keep in mind if that's attractive to you.
Does that mean also that the other activities that are offered are also lower priced maybe than they would be in other resorts?
Yeah, you have to look into every activity, see if it fits into your budget, but there's an abundance of activities in Keystone and Breckenridge, like snow biking, snowmobiling, there's ice skating on a 5-acre lake. You can even explore an authentic mine.
What accommodations do you like in Keystone Breckenridge?
In Breckenridge, I like the Pine Ridge condominiums. Each unit has a fireplace, a full kitchen, and a dining room, and the free town shuttle stops right outside the door to bring you to the different areas that you're going to want to visit while you're there. In Keystone, River Run Village is a really great value. Again, you've got your full kitchen, so you don't have to eat every meal out, and it's located right within a very quick walking distance of shopping, dining. These mountains appeal to people who are on maybe a slightly smaller budget than, say, the people who are visiting Beaver Creek. So there really is something for everyone out west. You just have to pick the right resort for you and have a great vacation.
And wear your helmet.
That's right. Don't forget your helmet.
Thanks, Genevieve. You'll find much more on ski trips, special deals, and great ideas on whatever travel you're planning right here at Travelocity.com. I'm Lisa Birnbach.